Are you okay?
you?
You're the...
No, I mean, all she can hear is coming off of you.
Oh, no. That's normal for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. As long as you're okay. She thought you were like choking in the back, and she was like, "Oh no, we're both just dying cows here." But out there, everyone, welcome to episode 21 of Foodie Talks. Today's guest, we have Ruka. Hello.
Hello.
Recently, Tori was in Ruka's try stream, and now it's Ruka's turn. And now Tori is dying. And
Yep.
apparently so is Ruka.
I'm not dying. I'm always dying. I guess there's a difference there.
You know what? Chronic dying and acute dying is basically the same at this point. We're both dying. Welcome. Thank you for joining her today.
Thanks for having me.
Tori's had a tie, she's been like medicated the whole day. She's not really sure if she should be making like those like sore throat melodies, like remedies.
You
Do you know any, Ruka?
Off the top of my head, the honey tea seems to work. When I was sick in Japan this past trip, I noticed they were selling some yuzu tea. And yuzu tea, and there's also honey tea, lemon. Yuzu lemon. No. Well, yuzu is lemon. Yuzu tea, and that seemed to work really, really well from the vending machines.
From the vending machines?
From the vending machines, yes.
Oh, damn. Okay. She thought it was like one of those ones you have to put in the cows, Like
Well,
boil them up.
You can find them in the what do you call this? The convenience stores and the vending machines. Apparently around fall-ish, and it's nice because it's like usually warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's warm honey and lemon. To be fair, that's like the one that everybody seems to try to say you should have, like honey and lemon to like help a sore throat. She's never had it work on her. Like it tastes good. She's like, yummy, but it's not ever really like, helped in that sense.
Honey lemon by itself, I don't think it really works. At least for me, I think you have to like really lay the honey thick.
She's not sure which part is meant to help though. Like she thought it was the lemon part of honey and lemon that like sorts out the throat, and the honey was just to be able to like, drink it. Because you can't just drink a straight up lemon, like, right?
I think the lemon's to cut down the thickness of the honey, because the honey is like super thick, right? But honey by itself is the one with the antibacterial properties.
Oh, she thought the honey, so there was two ways of how she thought this like honey and lemon thing worked. She thought the honey could be like coating her throat, because it's dry. It's like at least like a little like a face mask, but for her throat. So she thought that was what the honey did. But then she also thought like the lemon like kills the bacteria, right? Like whatever the hell is going on in your throat.
Nah,
she thought that was what it was.
Nah, I don't think the lemon really does that. It's
Maybe
more
we should
like
just go chug some honey right now.
I think it's just more like mostly for flavor. Honestly, it's mostly for flavor. It's really the honey.
So she could have had honey and just water this whole time.
Probably, but it might be a little bit too sweet and too thick if you did that. So the lemon helps a little bit.
But then she had to get a lemon, there's like 2 extra bits of washing to do. You have to get the cutting board, you get the knife, you have to cut it, and then you use a little squeezer. There's just a lot of extra cleaning.
Or you do me. I don't have fresh lemons handy most of the time, just because if I do have them, they go bad. And instead, I use like crystallized lime or crystallized lemon.
Oh, like candied ones?
No, not candy. It's an actual powder.
Oh, so you use the artificial stuff.
It's not artificial. It's real. It's real. It's just dried and crystallized.
Okay, if you say it's real. She
That's why it says on the ingredients. That's why it says on the ingredients. That's why it's real.
Does the ingredients say 100% lemon?
Yes, it does.
There's no way. What kind of crazy powdered lemon do you have?
I'll show you. I'll show real lime powder.
She has lime powder.
Yeah.
Is that basically she uses it for tight dishes? The lemon helps to relieve the pain, while honey helps to cool it down the inflammation. See? Okay, so it does like a bit of both does stuff. Lemon doesn't really help the pain though. Doesn't lemon like agitate the pain, technically?
Yeah, I guess because it's astringent.
Yeah, like isn't it like an irritant? Like it's acid basically, right?
It's acid. Yes, it's acid.
Oh, this crystal lime stuff. Oh, she has one of these, like similar enough.
Yeah,
you use it for like margaritas. You know, you use it.
Oh yeah, for the salt on the outside.
Yeah. She feels like a little cow, but like this is the stuff. She has a packet of it that she had to buy for her Thai dishes. But it's quite good, honestly.
It is actually because it's real.
So you do this. So you put this into some water. You dissolve it, then you add the honey, or are you gonna add honey, then this, then the hot water? Like what's the order?
I don't think there's an order. You just want to make sure that both dissolve really, really well.
Can you really even dissolve honey properly? Like, isn't it quite viscous?
It's not really dissolving. You're more like thinning it out.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, it's also like sugar. It's sugar.
It's very good sugar. If you had like some like proper good honey, it tastes so good.
Good honey is actually really good. Yes, true. If you get like the usual clover honey, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes a little bit too sweet. It has like a funky, not really funky, but it has like a strong taste I don't personally like.
Her favorite one's lavender honey.
Lavender honey.
Very good. Because there's a lavender farm near her. Like not near her, but like like an hour's drive away, and they do like every lavender season they go lavender honey. So good. It has a nice smell.
Manuka honey, yes, I have seen that. Don't think I tried it yet though.
It's very nice, but like honestly, it gets to a point where most flowers, if they don't have a different smell, they all smell the same. Like all the honey smell and taste the same for her. Like she can tell the difference between real honey and like the fake stuff you get from supermarkets that like.
Oh yeah.
You can tell the difference between those two, but like she can't tell the difference between like real honeys. You know, like, oh yes, this is a wildflower honey, and this is rose honey. She has no idea the difference. It just smells different. That's it.
I think the best you can do is with the honey, if you can't really tell the difference, is kind of like make the thing that you do for like Korean citron honey.
Citron honey?
Yeah, you haven't heard of citron tea?
No, the spicy stuff?
No. Well, citron is like the
right?
It's related to yuzu.
Oh.
It's related to. No, it's the peel. It's the peel of the lemon, and then you just kind of like stick that in the honey.
Okay.
It just basically ferments in there for a long time, but it's good though.
Look at an image of it. It looks volatile.
It's actually really, really nice. It's really nice. Citron tea is very good. You can buy it pre-made from Korean places.
Oh, look. Is this basically it here? This.
I haven't. No, not that one. Let me see if I can find it. Citron tea.
She just feels like she needs like she keeps on expecting these like drinks to be a miracle cure for her sore throat, and she doesn't really. She has to remember, like, it's not a cure, you can't just drink it and be fine again.
So you can make it, like you can make your own citron tea, and then there's, there's this stuff. Well, this is the make your own. That's the make your own. And then you have, like, certain brands.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's very pretty. Though, she a lot of gals have a thing against pulp. The, like, peel. In their drinks. Are you fine with it? Some gals are not fine with it at all.
The peel, yeah. I mean, if you have peel normally, it's gonna be bitter, right? Because of the oils on it. But if it's in the tea, in the honey for a while, it sweetens it up eventually, and you don't really notice it too much.
She's looking at this freaking like ingredient. It just looks like it looks beautiful, but it also looks like there's like like 16 different pots to wash up things.
I mean, you just make a big batch, basically.
Yeah, maybe she'll make this one. It does look quite nice. Like you make the little pop bit here.
Yeah.
It looks quite nice. Maybe she'll make some at some point. Once the kitchen is done, she feels like she needs storage space for these kind of things.
Yeah, you can use like basically any citrus. Honestly, you can use lemon, you can use orange, you can use the yuzu, citron, whatever.
She probably use like some yuzu for it. It sounds nice. She probably, considering how many times she gets like sore throats, she probably should like just have like a collection of honey and lemon in her house.
I mean, the nice thing is honey lasts basically forever.
Yeah, it does. There's no like for like real honey. There's no like expiry date for real honey, right?
No, not really. No.
Is there an expiry date on honey? No. Properly preserved honey. Wow.
Yeah, I think I saw a article recently about 1,000-year-old honey that they found somewhere. I don't think anyone's tried it, but honey is also
Wouldn't you be tempted? Like technically, like they wouldn't let you, right? Because like you're basically eating a little bit of history. Like surely they won't let you eat the honey from the 1,000-year-old honey, like right?
Whoever found it probably tried. That's all I was saying. Someone probably tried. But no, I mean,
that's much your flex you would have. You'd be like, oh, like what's your flex? 8,000-year-old honey.
Here's a bigger flex: finding dinosaur bones and boiling the dinosaur bones for soup. Apparently, someone did that in China, not knowing it was dinosaur bones.
That sounds kind of cool, but surely there'd be no flavor in them anymore, right? Like surely the bones will have no flavor because it's been there for like thousands of years. It would just taste like ash.
It would probably taste like whatever dirt was around there. Yeah, minerals, lots of minerals.
But since they can still find DNA in like the bone itself, maybe they did like get some soup out of it. They ate some dinosaurs. That's kind of cool. Like she'll do that. She would love to try like a dinosaur soup.
Oh my gosh, DNA lost forever because someone decided to make soup out of the bones.
Imagine dinosaur fur. Like how cool. Like all your friends will come for that dinner party. You'd be like, oh, everybody's like, oh, dinner party, oh, that's kind of boring. There's dinosaur bones in the soup. And they'd be like, damn, boy.
You can do that already. It's called chicken.
No, it's not the same. The chicken bone is tiny. You have to get she wants a bone that's like, the bone is like the size of her torso, right? And this, like, some of these dinosaur bones are massive. Can you imagine, like, having such a, like a masterpiece of like a dinner? This is a freaking T-Rex humerus poking out of the fur pot. Like,
how would you even fit it in? I guess that's the
bone saw.
Bone saw. Do you have a bone saw? Now that I think about it, do you have a bone saw in the kitchen?
No, in the kitchen. What do you think she just butchers things in her kitchen?
No, I mean, I don't know what the maid cafe does, but
we don't serve any meat in the maid cafe most of the time. But she definitely does not have just like a saw. She's pretty sure it's like illegal just to have a saw in your kitchen or something like that. Like, no, surely that's like sus, right?
No, not really. I mean, if you
a bread knife, that's basically a saw, right?
I mean, I'm just thinking if you really need to chop up some shank bone for that.
Oh, use a cleaver. Use an Asian cleaver.
Wait, wouldn't that break?
Oh, Oh no! Have you not seen how terrifying? Like, have you not seen her cleaver?
I have not.
Her cleaver looks like it has murdered a few people. Like, let's see. She wonders if she can find a picture of like what her cleaver looks like. But her cleaver can chop through bone. Like you have to swing it. You know, you have to like do some sort of pressure on it. But like, it's tight. Okay, her one kind of looks like this one. Very kinda, not exactly, but oh, okay, it's gonna take a while to paste. But like this, and it's massive. Like it is the size of like a face.
I see.
And it's how you, if you want to break bones, you can use that.
Well, the thing is, whenever I look up these types of knives, they always say only use on vegetables, not bones, because it's gonna break or something. That's why I ask.
That's a skill issue. To be fair, if you're going through like if you can break bones and stuff, but like if you're going try to get through like a humerus or something like bigger, you have to use like a table saw. She does not have one of those. Like the butchers will cut them up for you. You're not meant to do it, but like if there's like a little bit, like like a chicken wing, she can cut through that easily with clean.
Oh yeah. Chicken thing is easy. I'm talking like beef shank bone.
Okay, now you have to go to the butchers to get them like batter saw, the table saw stuff. But she can cut through ribs. Like rib bones.
Yeah, ribs easy.
Yeah,
ruin your knife, but it's easy.
No. If you swing that thing hard enough with enough momentum, you're good. You're good. Though she does want to try this vulture bee honey. It sounds kind of cool.
Vulture bee honey? What?
Yeah, vulture bee honey. Apparently, it's honey made from like carcasses.
Honey made from carcasses. What kind of carcasses
it must
are
be
we
quite
talking
salty.
about?
She doesn't know. It sounds wild. She kind of wants to know. It must taste salty.
Oh, vulture. Oh, there's actually bees called vulture bees. I did not realize this.
She kind of wants to know how the honey tastes.
They don't make nectar out of honey. They don't get nectar to make honey. They use meat from dead, rotting animals.
Yeah, it must taste...
Meat honey.
It must taste interesting.
Isn't that kind of the same as making bacon honey? Or bacon jam?
She doesn't think the flavor would transfer as much.
Probably.
She feels like there's gonna be like a salty flavor to the honey, if anything. But it is made from rotting flesh. Like, it's probably not the most like safe to eat. If you think about it, right?
I mean, regular honey is made from sugar and whatever else is in the nectar, plus bee saliva, apparently. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing.
Their saliva, like normal bee saliva can't, they only break pollen and nectar rather than flesh. Like, can you imagine eating this honey and it like burns through your stomach?
You mean like pineapple juice?
Yeah, but more potent.
Okay.
Can you even get pineapple juice just out and about? Like, she's pretty sure that pineapple juice like mixed with other stuff. You can't just get pure pineapple juice unless you make it yourself.
You can. Yes.
Really?
You can.
In the UK,
Yeah.
Can you get here? Pineapple
We
juice.
have like bottles and
No.
pineapple juice around here. Like
Oh,
100%
we do have
pineapple juice.
pineapple juice. Huh, she's never really just wanted to
Tried?
drink. She never really just wanted to drink pineapple juice. Like, she wants like pineapple with something else, Like a pineapple and orange. Or pineapple and maybe like watermelon.
I mean, mix fruit juices are pretty nice, so
They're
I
better.
don't blame you there.
Mix that better. She wants to know what meat honey taste like?
Could just get a jar and make
Pretty sure it
stuff.
doesn't even exist.
What doesn't exist?
Like honey from these scary meat-eating bees.
I mean, you're not gonna get it in the supermarket, probably, no, but
Okay, vulture bee honey sale. Sale UK.
let's see. Vulture bee honey for sale. Shopping. Let's go to shopping.
Apparently they don't even make honey.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's a shame.
No one sells it. No. I get Monica honey. I get raw honey with propolis. What is propolis?
It's the stuff. It's the little comb stuff with it, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it's called?
I think so.
I never knew. I never
Presume
knew.
that it's the bit that the actual comb bit as well. I don't know why anyone wants to buy it. You know.
I don't know. For some people like the actual honeycomb, but I hear the actual honeycomb is just waxy. Waxy,
Yeah,
a little bit.
it does not taste good. Like you're not meant to eat it at all. Like
Then why?
she got one with the pulpy, so she thought you're meant to just chew on it to get all the honey out.
Yeah.
She put it in her mouth and it like overcame the taste of the honey. Like it's like eating a candle. It's not nice.
I figured it would be that. I figured that would be the case, but it's nice to know that someone actually tried it.
Yeah, she it's one of those things that every gal has to like try once and then they go, oh. It's like how you learn to stop chewing gum, like swallowing gum because you almost choke on it. You know?
Yeah.
You get her.
Yeah.
Oh, mad! There's so many kinds of honeys. There's a mad honey as well, Himalayan.
Himalayan honey.
70 quid? Absolutely not.
Hey, it's special honey. Why not? I mean,
70 quid? Y'all wanna pay it for her? Like,
nah.
that's so. What's so special about this honey? Like, if she got it, she would use it like a freaking 1 teaspoon a year. Jeez, 70 quid.
I mean, you know how those specialty ingredients are sometimes. They're specialty because it's rare and it's kind of like, not many people are going to buy it and you can't really make a whole lot of it. That's why it's expensive.
It's medicinal honey. What does that mean?
I don't know. Get some honey, put some herbs in it. There you go. Medicinal honey.
It's from the Himalayan cliffs.
There's a lot of stuff that comes from the Himalayas. So
Himalayan salt is great.
I don't honestly taste it. I don't taste the difference.
Honestly, again, it's all the same stuff in the end, isn't it?
It is.
But
I mean,
she's a little bit shook how expensive this freaking honey is. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of expensive things in the world that are probably not worth it, to be honest.
like it's 70 quid for the jar that does not look that big. That jar looked like maybe 200 grams. That's nothing. Oh, that's too expensive for her.
It's
She'll
probably
like
like one of
try it.
those. It's like probably one of those use very sparingly types. I
The
don't know.
problem is, right? She'll buy it, use it sparingly, and then a friend or like a family friend will come, or even her own mom will come and be like, "Oh, this is nice," and she'll just eat half the part of it in one go. So like, she feels like she wouldn't be able to what's the word, like
Keep it.
keep it that long. But she saw this other version of this mad honey, right? And apparently you're not meant to exceed 1 tablespoon of mad honey in any 24-hour period. Now she's curious. Now she wants to know what's going on.
Now that sounds dangerous.
Wait, apparently it's hallucinogenic?
Oh, is that why you're not supposed to have more than 1 teaspoon? And that's why it's called mad honey.
Apparently, there's a video of a bear that's like monged out from eating the honey.
Okay, so this is organic. I guess bear cocaine.
This bear
I guess
looks
cocaine bear.
weird as hell. What the hell? This bear is this a video? Wait. This bear. Wait. She needs to look at this because this bear look like a guy in a bear costume. Like,
Okay,
wait,
have you heard of cocaine bear?
yeah, it looks like the aftermath of the cocaine bear. Like
Yeah, except that bear don't look right.
the bear don't look right at all. The bear doesn't look real, everyone. Like
No, the bear looks like it's a guy in a suit. It's that
yeah,
thin.
it does. Like look at this bear, everyone. Like why does this bear not look real?
It doesn't look real. That's way too skinny.
That's the problem with you, not the fact that he has like human like limb proportions.
There's that too, but I'm looking at the body.
Yeah,
body size
it's a
first.
cub. It's a little baby. It's just a really long baby.
That can't be an actual animal. Well, not an actual bear.
Mad honey that can cause hallucinations and point. Yo, like, oh, you should try the mad honey and you're trying to kill her. Oh, okay. She gets you now. Maybe she gets you. She gets you now. You're trying to.
There is mad honey gummies, apparently.
She thinks at that point it's not the honey anymore. It's like it's not real anymore, right? That's why it's saying it's medicinal. That's why it's also 70 quid, because you can overdose on it.
I found one for about $50 for 300 grams.
It's still not worth, like, if a gal gave her a teaspoon of it, she'd like to try it. You know, like, it's
Right.
she'll try it. But, like,
I'm just kind of surprised that a lot of people sell this.
she just wants to know what
What makes it so
this
special?
honey does. Like, how can a honey give hallucinogen, like,
Hallucinogenic.
hallucinations?
We give you 2 tablespoons and then we find out.
She would die. What? She's so confused. How can this honey be okay? Maybe it's because like it's all like organic, right? Like, you know, like it's. She didn't trust it, but she's now morbidly curious.
Okay,
know?
I found another Himalayan honey. It doesn't say mad honey on it, but their ad says boosts immunity, enhances brain function, helps skin, improves digestion.
Of course it enhances brain function. It makes you have hallucinations. Of course it's activating the brain. It's activating it too much. Right?
And this, wait, how much is this? I don't recognize that currency. But yeah.
It's probably whatever. What is this? Okay. Himalayan forest. Oh, what is this?
Is this Indian money? Indian currency? Rupees? No.
It doesn't look like rupees. It looks like whatever like Himalayan Nepalese money is. Like, oh, she just copied and pasted.
It is rupee.
Is it?
It is a
Oh.
rupee. It is rupee.
She doesn't know how she feels like some of it is a bit gaslighty, isn't it? Like some of it's not really like some of it's all placebo, surely, right? Like honey surely does not.
Let's be honest, a lot of the health food is placebo.
Yeah, so she wants to know if the placebo is worth 70 quid. She doesn't think so.
Probably not.
Most likely not. She had to try it. Maybe one day we can do maybe she'll put it on her throne, you know, like y'all can crowdfund her some hallucinogenic honey.
Hallucinogenic mushrooms. I don't think.
Okay, that's illegal in the UK.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Very much illegal in the UK.
I didn't even know they could do that. I didn't even know they could do that at one point.
90% sure it's illegal.
Yeah, that's probably illegal. If that's illegal, why is the honey not illegal?
Maybe it's because not many people know about it, or not many people can spare 70 quid to get monged out. She found another shop that sells this honey, and it's 50 grams of this honey for 40 quid. What kind of freaking Wagyu honey is this?
Special. You have to be a real honey connoisseur to appreciate it.
$164 for some honey? Fam should buy her own bees?
Very select, very special, very rare.
What's the difference?
Oh my gosh, you got the black label stuff?
Yeah, but like, surely it cannot be that. It can't. Like, she just can't believe it can be that different, right?
Limited reserve, that's probably why.
Limited to where? It's all collected in the Himalayan mountains, isn't it? Like, now she's morbidly curious, and she doesn't want to spend 70 quid on it. Like, the most she'll spend is like 25 quid. Like, that seems right for a specialty honey.
I mean, if you just want to try, you just want to get a small thing.
Maybe she needs just to go to like a restaurant that has it, and just have like a little,
If they have it, why not?
No psychoactive effects. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, this one has
It is
no.
not even worth it.
Okay, well, it's not worth it.
Yeah, if she's paying $160, she wants
What's the
to
point?
have an astral projection eating this honey.
What's the point then?
She can get some Manuka honey for £6.30. So why would she spend that much on honey? She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Get someone to go 50-50 with you? Hey Ruka, you want 50, but you want 100 grams of honey?
How would we even split it? Because I'm all the way over here and you're all the way over there.
Honey doesn't have an expiry date. We have the poster service.
Yeah,
Whether
I
or
mean,
not it's legal to post it.
that's not the question.
She's not. Is it legal to post honey? Because it is like a raw item, but like, is
let's
it
see.
legal to post
Honey customs. You can bring honeycomb, royal jelly, bee bread, and propolis if it is intended for personal consumption. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, as long as it's
Yeah, it's good.
So we just have to hide the fact that it gives people hallucinations. That'd be
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
If as long as we don't, as long as we, we don't let people have hallucinations, it's fine. She just wants to know. She's very curious about this like hallucinogenic honey now. She's gonna be
I have
thinking
never
about
heard
it.
of this.
Can you imagine just using? Maybe this would have really helped her sore throat, right?
No. Honestly, probably not.
Well, at least distract her from it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can probably do for that.
That's a lot of money if you think about it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
70
supposedly
quid.
it is medicinal. It says so. Probably a lot.
If it's medicinal, surely they had to go through, like what's the word, like,
Testing?
test. Yeah.
No, you don't have to go through testing to call it medicinal. It just has to be like a folk remedy, and you can call it medicinal.
So technically, everything's medicinal.
Technically, your chicken broth is medicinal. Your honey is medicinal. Your salt is medicinal.
The chicken broth, when you make it for ill people reasons, that chicken broth is medicinal.
It works. It just works. But it's
chicken
mainly
broth and
the.
congee. That's the one.
It's just. I think it's mainly just the salt and the hot liquids. That's really what it is. But also, I think chicken broth has a little bit of protein in it, but not a whole lot of protein.
True. Probably had like 1 gram of protein.
It's you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to help out.
Navy's had the mad honey once, and apparently the night and morning was hell. Were you mad? What, did you go mad at the mad honey? She really wants to try it. In all honesty.
Probably try when you're not sick, just so you can recover from it.
You know, she's already down. She can't go more down, right? Technically, you might as well just have it while you're already like suffering, right? That's the logic. You can use it as a substitute. Don't use all those placebo ingredients and stuff do not work. She's pretty sure. Kind of a few out of body experience from 1 tablespoon.
Oh no, that's where I draw the line. No.
That sounds scary. Not gonna lie. Like she would feel fear. What if she made like? Oh, can you imagine, HK? Imagine Tori bought this box of honey. Put it away, and like Mama Taiga comes over and makes like honey cake or something, and she didn't realize it's the mad honey. So like, she just basically made hallucinogenic cakes for everyone.
Make sure to put the honey under lock and key. That way, Mama Taiga never gets to it.
No, she feels like if it's under lock and key, Mama Taiga will want to get into it even more.
Oh no! Your mom's
I
like that.
Isn't everyone a little bit like that? If you see a little tub of honey under lock and key, you're a little bit curious why that tub of honey is under lock and key, right?
I mean, you don't have to say it's honey. You can just have like a box.
Yeah, but like it's like Pandora's box. You can't look at it and go, "Ooh, why is it under lock and key?" The Asian family like wads of cash out and about, fine. But this thing is under lock and key. Surely you wanna know what's going on there.
And this is how you start the plague.
What do you mean? If there's something under lock and key, she walks past it. She obviously she doesn't try to like break it, but like she wants to she wants to just know what's in it. So she just like looks around it and kind of like sniffs, go, "Hey, what are you?" And if she knew it was honey, she would want that honey even more.
Oh yeah, it would still smell sweet, wouldn't it?
She was like, she wonders if you can if you sniff it long enough, you think it'll like do something?
Sniffing it, probably not.
How do you know?
I mean, this guy took 2.5 spoons and it did him in.
Did you in? Oh no. Okay, so we gotta follow the ingredients. 1 tablespoon per 24 hours, everyone. If you ever get the mad honey, this crazy honey, she wonders if you like mix this with other stuff. Like imagine you mix it with like the mushrooms as well. Like you made a little stir fry, you probably die. Don't do it, everyone.
Honey chicken with mushrooms. What else can we toss in there? Hemp leaves. I don't know.
She don't even know what else is like hallucinogenic as a thing. Like she doesn't really touch this kind of stuff, so she doesn't really know what. It's crazy. Sometimes she thinks foie gras is crazy. Like that's her limit of things.
Yeah, I don't touch it either. I'm not sure how we got onto this topic, but here we are.
Well, whatever you do, don't touch weird substances that cost 70 pounds. To be fair, maybe that's why the price point is so high, because for you to justify it, getting yourself into already, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're not just gonna be like, oh, okay, because if it was like 20 quid, you're like, oh, let's buy, like it's honey. But if you're thinking like, oh, 70 quid honey, let's research what this honey is before we buy it. You know? Like, you at least search it up, and then you find out it monged out a baby bear. Like,
Yeah, that didn't come up in my search. I don't know how you got that.
pure mad honey, and then in the images, it was just loads of pictures of this one bear that was just gone. Though, realistically, even if she got this honey, she'll probably still like her lavender honey more.
Probably.
Her lavender honey is very nice. It's very good. But it's very specific. Like, you can't really do it with anything else but anything that would work with lavender. In a weird way, like, you only have to have, like, things that work with lavender. Like a lavender cake or, like, a cake in general. Can't really cook it in, like, a savory dish.
I don't think I've tried lavender as a food ingredient before.
It has the smell is definitely stronger than the flavor. The flavor it's just floral, but the smell is what gets ya.
It's
very good. Imagine buying it just thinking it's great, high-grade honey. Yeah, but you think it's high. Okay, 20 pounds would be what you would consider high-grade honey, Like, that's a very expensive manuka, like, honey. But if it's 70 quid, she'd be like, there's something different about this honey, right? Like, she'll at least research it out to spend that much money. It's wild. It's wild. Don't do it, everyone. Don't do it. Though she feels like this.
Don't do drugs. Don't do honey.
This will do her throat so well, though. Like,
yeah. Stick with the lemon honey. Stick with the citron honey. Just make sure you leave the peels in there for at least I think it's a week or a few weeks before you use it. So you have to make this stuff ahead of time. You can't just do it right away.
She has to pre-plan her illnesses.
In
1 week's time, she'll have a sore throat.
the upside is it never expires, and by the time you're ready, it'll taste good.
True.
That's why you buy the pre-made stuff.
Maybe we should do that stream, like just preparing preserved jar things at one point. Kimchi day, then you have Vietnamese daikon day, then you have preservatives day. She never made jam. Have you ever made jam?
A what?
Have you ever made jam?
No, I have not made jam before.
Apparently, it's a very common British activity for wholesome British countryside folk.
I mean, it makes sense. Back in the day, they really only had berries, and the berries don't last very long. So how do you preserve berries? You make it into jam, and when it's in jam, the sugar makes it last longer somehow.
That makes sense, but she feels like she'll screw it up, right? Somehow she'll screw it up. She doesn't know how, but somehow she'll screw it up, and then she'll be like, just making some honey, and then she'll jar it and leave it for a couple months. Then look back, and it'll be like a pile of mold. Like something will go wrong in that. She has fear.
Can jam mold?
If you do it badly, yeah, because the fruit will just.
Oh yeah, I guess it could. Yeah.
Like if you don't do it properly, because this is what happened when she first made kimchi for the first time in her life. It was disgusting. Like it was grim. But
so you have to use a lot of sugar for this to work.
Yeah, you basically have to drown it in sugar, which concerns her to how much sugar is in jam.
But that's how you preserve it.
True.
So historically speaking, there's several ways of preservation. You use a lot of sugar. You dry it out with salt. You air it out in the wind, basically. Smoking. What else is there? Vinegar.
Consumption.
Spices.
You just eat it.
Well, that's not preserving. You're just consuming.
She's preserving her life.
Preserving your life, but you're not preserving the food for later. This is what people did before refrigeration was a thing. And then now everything that we use for preservation is now just a really, really nice nostalgic flavor.
Fair. Just try to think what. She's just not very good at doing things properly. In terms of like preservation, she's just not very good at like doing in their steps right.
It is I mean it is a very much procedure based kind of thing. Yeah.
She's not very good at it. she's a little bit on the side of just wing it.
I mean the easiest thing to wing is pickling. Pickling is the easiest thing to wing. You don't really have to think much about that.
Just
compared
put it
to
into some vinegar and sugar, right?
You can use sugar, but I think just straight up vinegar will also be okay.
Just straight up vinegar is fine. She doesn't really preserve things very much. She kind of already buys the pre-preserved stuff. Maybe she should try to preserve. Maybe
Which is fine.
Try it. But then you have to have like a collection of mason jars. Right? Like you just have to have a collection of just jars everywhere.
Yeah, what I haven't done but could do is, if you have like a bunch of empty jars of the what is it called? The stir fry paste and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, she keeps those. She has different spices in them.
Yeah, just reuse them. Well, there's bigger ones. There's bigger ones.
How big do you need your sauce jars? Her ones are like fist-sized jars.
Yeah, that should be good enough, I guess. How big are you thinking for the thing? For the preservation stuff?
Like a
face
size jar.
Phone size.
Like if you spin your phone like 360.
Yeah.
That's like the size. That's like a good size for a jam. But like her sauce pots are tiny.
Okay. How about making the jam in the wok?
In the wok?
Yeah.
Just boiling it then, right? What, just leaving the jam in her wok?
No. I mean, prepare the jam in the wok and then transfer it in somewhere else.
She can make it. It's fine to make, but then she'll just need so many jars. And she's not really a jam kind of gal herself, right? Like, maybe if she makes, like, maybe if she wants to give it to friends, maybe there'll be like a little gift for all her friends, little jars, little homemade jars. She once got a jam jar from a really cute couple, and they just came to her and go, here, have some cottagecore lesbian jam. And she was like, what?
What? Cottagecore lesbian jam?
Because it's made by a couple, or a lesbian couple who are really into cottagecore. They live in a little cottage. It's very cute. But like, they were just like, here you go. And it's the most cutest ass jam she's ever seen in her life. It has like a little plate, the little like plate material. Anyway, let go find this cottage jam with red plaid fabric. It's so like okay. It was packed literally like this, and she was like, "This is how. If she ever made jam, this is how she's gonna present it." Okay, like how cute that is. Look how cute
that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute.
That's how she's gonna present her jam now. If she ever makes jam, no, she doesn't know what fruit to make it though. She has kiwi jam. That was really nice. She had that once.
I mean, pick your favorite fruit. What's your favorite fruit?
It's super boring. It's strawberry. How boring is that? Like,
I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean,
yeah, but it's such a boring thing to do with jam. Like, you can get strawberry jam everywhere.
I just see nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you like strawberry jam, boring or normal?
Maybe she'll make cotton candy grape jam.
Grape jam, okay, but why cotton candy?
No, it's the cotton candy grapes.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you had those before?
Oh, she loves them. She absolutely loves them. They're great.
I don't think I have, but I had I did get some grapes in Japan in one of my
those like
previous trips.
expensive ass grapes?
No, not the super expensive ones. I got the
Muscat ones?
No, I didn't get the Muscat ones. I don't think they had it any at the time. I got like a small thing of 700 yen grapes and another one of like 1,500 yen grapes to just see if they tasted different from each other, and actually they did.
They tasted different. What's the difference?
Sweetness.
Is the 1,500 yen one more sweet?
Yes, it was actually.
Just that's like 8 pounds of grape.
But the thing is, I just did it just to see if there was a difference, and I wasn't expecting one, but there was a clear difference just from how sweet it was. Texture-wise, they were both pretty much the same. I know in Japan they like to peel the grapes.
That's weird.
Yeah, but also apparently the skin on the grapes over there are a little bit thicker. I didn't notice it.
Oh yeah, she's been told that they're thicker. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
so
because
that's
she's so
probably
used
why.
to eating them. Just you know. So used
Yeah, that's
to
probably
eating.
why. Yeah.
Just trying to think.
But no, there is a clear difference from between the two. Recently, though, I did this past fall the fruit that was in season was persimmon, and
Oh.
there's like I've never had persimmon before then, and I think I've tried both the cheap ones and the slightly more expensive ones, and other than looks, they didn't seem that different from each other. Like I said, maybe a little bit of sweetness, but the
She
cheaper.
feels like that is much. It's harder to make a difference, especially if you've never tried it. So maybe you just didn't know what the usual flavor of persimmons are.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that she doesn't really like persimmons that much.
I did it because I was sick, and before also I was sick. Because I heard persimmons were supposedly good for sick people, but I don't know how it's supposed to be good, but I just did it out of...
To be fair, any fruit and veg is technically good for sick people, right?
Yeah, I guess that's why the lemon was there and the honey.
You're right. Oh, you're very right. Just trying to think what is the right fruit for ill gals. I feel like orange is the thing, right? They always say you need to have like
Vitamin C.
yeah, you need to have like oranges to like kill the bacteria and all that stuff.
I don't think it's necessarily the oranges. If you I was gonna say overdose, but you can't really overdose
You
with
cannot
vitamin C.
overdose.
No, but you can like hyperdose vitamin C. Like, they have really concentrated tablets of vitamin C of like 1,000 milligrams. You do like 5 times that or something like that. I don't know if
You just peel
if it's more
oranges?
effective. Yeah, you do.
That sounds kind of painful.
It's not stingy.
Why do you know this? Ruka?
Well,
Did you overdose on vitamin C?
not that way. I may have gotten multiple like vitamin C drinks from the convenience store, like those really
Surely
tiny.
you can't drink. Like, surely your bladder would stop you from drinking enough to overdose on orange juice.
It wasn't even orange juice. It's just like little vitamin drinks with a lot of vitamins in it. And I will say this: do not
Is it
get
this?
those.
Is it this stuff here? Like, is the one that looked like it's from the Yakuza games? You know, like this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, get it if you want to try it, but I don't like them, mainly because I wasn't expecting them to be fizzy. They're all fizzy.
Really? Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know why. but
Maybe
they're
it's because
fizzy.
it makes it easier to drink.
I don't like carbonation in general. Like I'll drink soda.
She doesn't
and-
either.
I'll drink soda and that stuff, but I wasn't expecting vitamin drinks to be fizzy, and I basically got the ones with the high vitamin C and B12 and whatnot. All it really did was make me hyper all day.
Oh, that's
And
so
it,
sad. Like it makes you like you just get giddy.
yeah, imagine being sick and hyper and not actually getting better, and the only way to get better is just sweat it all out. That's how my few days in Hakodate was after we met.
Damn, that's rough. She would hate to be ill on a holiday. Like, how do you like, you know, how like it's just being ill on a holiday just seems sad. Like she has been ill, like a sneezy kind of,
Yeah.
you know, post travel flu, but she'd be done on the day afterwards.
Oh, I was full blown sick. I was sweating all night. I had a
Oh
fever.
no! Did you have one of those little patches on your head?
I did not. I didn't think about it at the
Oh,
time.
you need the patches. Those patches. She has no idea what's in those patches. It could be a complete placebo, but like that thing helps so much when you're ill.
What's the patch? What's the patch?
The patch? It's like a forehead patch.
I don't think I've seen it before.
Wait, let her get a picture of it. Forehead patch.
Yeah, I guess I'm not an angel. I'm just an old guy, basically.
Shh. She did press save, but it never saved. One of these gals.
Oh, I still have not seen one of those things.
Really?
None.
Okay, next time you have a headache, use one of these buggers. These buggers will cure you. It may cost a lot of money, but it's pretty damn good.
I have one of those what do you call those? The salon pass. I have those.
So what, Puz?
Yeah.
Those are wild. They have a scent. They have like a strong ass
They
scent.
They do. I mean, what's worse, that or Tiger Balm?
That Salopos are way more crazy.
Really? Isn't Tiger Balm like super? I guess it has a strong smell.
Maybe it's because she's used to it. Maybe she's used to
Probably.
Tiger Balm.
I mean, one of the other cold remedies like Tiger Balm, Vicks, and then Salon. Maybe not Salon Pass, but
Vicks doesn't smell of anything. Maybe her nose is now like destroyed by it.
it is destroyed because Vicks does have a smell.
It has a smell, but it's not that strong.
It's pretty strong if it's right up your chest.
That's the normal. It's fine.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what? This is why you stayed ill. You don't have one of these. You didn't have Vicks on your chest. You didn't have all the like outer body.
I think the worst part was going to the pharmacy and not knowing which medicines to get for the cold.
They don't tell you what paracetamol is, do they?
I had to look it up, and I'm still not sure if I got the right one, because the medicines they have there is like it intentionally makes you not really have a fever, but like it intentionally makes you sweat.
It's good. It's good, isn't it? Because it makes you sweat it out.
Yeah, but it's also like mixed in with a bunch of other stuff. I'm not used to that. I'm just used to like getting one ingredient medicines from the pharmacy, and that's it.
It is the reason why she does just carry like medicine with her. Like she just carry like a little pack of paracetamol with her.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes it easier. In a sense.
I learned so much stuff when I was sick back then.
It's important, to be fair, it's probably really important to know what paracetamol is called in, like, you know, you're like a country you're visiting, right?
It was called paracetamol over there. However, it's in Japanese, so yeah, that makes it 10 times harder.
Google Translate.
Google Translate, yeah, or find a blog that actually tells you get this.
Oh, that makes sense. Like a little picture one was probably easier.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So
You know,
Tori,
Tori, I just noticed. Sorry. I just noticed we've been talking about sick stuff for the entire hour so far.
yeah, because we're both. Oh no, Tori's ill. You
Mhm.
were ill in Japan.
Yeah,
It's all good. You know, that's how
it's all
No,
good.
to be fair, we ended up talking about honey for 40 of those minutes.
True. We got hung up on the honey.
Yeah, now she's mad about this honey. She wants to know about this honey now. She wants to know. But fine, we'll go. We'll talk about the thing that's not about illness then. Huh? Is that what you want?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
too late. It's too late. Now you gotta know. Now you gotta tell her what your favorite food is.
Ah, crap! I forgot what my favorite food is. Okay, so you said you like strawberries, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll just be really basic for now. I like ramen. Ramen, I guess, is one of the really basic stuff I like. But
But like, okay, are we talking about like you just like noodles with soup or specifically ramen?
I guess noodles in general.
Because there's a lot of noodles with soup things in every culture, basically. So, is it because you like the soup, the noodles, or do you like just like like tonkatsu soup?
I think I just like how fun noodles are. You know, there's like
How
it's
fun? Is that the
fun?
definition of fun? How exciting! How? To be fair, noodles are pretty good. Are you a fan
They're
of
good, they're
thick
good.
noodles or thin noodles?
Thick. Gotta have thick.
Wrong answer.
What?
Thin noodles are the superior ones.
Nah.
No, she's never been a fan of udon. Like those udon
Really?
thick noodles. Yeah, she's much more a soba gal.
I mean, I eat all of them, but if I had a
Yeah.
preference, it would be more the thicker noodles, also the firmer noodles. You can't really get
She
firm
likes firm.
soba.
She likes firmer noodles as well, but she likes firm soba noodles. Like the thinner the better. The best noodles, vermicelli. She loves
Okay,
vermicelli.
I don't like vermicelli too much.
Wrong
Probably.
answer.
Probably because it reminds me of a soup that I used to have back home in the Philippines, and
It's not the
don't-
one.
it's not not the one. It's not the one. Let me see if I
Careful.
can find.
So Tori's favorite is vermicelli noodles, which is a lot of people's not like. A lot of people don't like vermicelli.
I don't.
A lot of gals do not like vermicelli, which is fine. You know, every gal can dislike their own the type of noodle. 'Cause she really likes thin noodles. She loves thin noodles. So
Well-
vermicelli is basically this one here. That's vermicelli. This is egg noodles. That's like gross noodles. It's quite nice as well. That's a flat rice noodle, and that's like pad thai noodles. Like these two are like pad thai-esque noodles. This one is really thin egg noodles.
Is that the egg noodles? One of the thinner egg noodles?
Yeah, but she does like just a plain ass vermicelli. It's very good, but out of the Japanese noodles, like types of noodles, she does like a good soba. You know, soba
Soba's
or
nice.
somen.
Soba's pretty filling. Maybe the one. Maybe it's just. I mean, the one I posted in Discord is fine as far as the soup is concerned. It's just the noodles are a little bit too too thick. Not
What?
too thick, but too.
It looks tomatoey.
There's no tomato in it.
Is it just like chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, it's just chicken noodle soup.
It looks like a good ill gal meal. You know, like you're ill. Actually, no,
If you-
take it back. She likes the shirataki ones. The shirataki ones are pretty good. She likes a good.
Yeah,
Crunchy.
shiitake.
Yeah, but it's nice and crunchy. She likes a crunchy. You're not a
Shirat-
fan?
I tried shirataki a few times, and it's good if you soak it in for a while. but buy it. But it's like, I don't know. It just does not. It's. I can't get used to it. I can't get used to it.
She gets it though. Like, she feels like udon's probably her least favorite out of all of these. Kishimen as well is probably one of her least favorites. But soba, ramen's fine. She's not
Ramen's
like
fine.
angry.
It's alright. It's alright.
She actually had no idea what these two are. Like the Harusame and Hiramugi. She has no idea what those two are. She has no idea what Kuzukiri is.
Kuzukiri.
But she's trying everything else in the middle row and the udon, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any experience with the other ones either.
No, Somen's good, but she doesn't really like how Somen is eaten that much. She doesn't really like it all separated all the time.
Somen is the flour noodles? The
Isn't
really
it the one
thin
that
flour?
you have to dip it?
No, isn't that soba?
No, soba is dipping into soya sauce. Somen is like the dip into like miso paste. Isn't it?
I have no idea.
No, she has no idea.
I get confused, to be honest.
Noodles are all just noodles in the end. In the end, they're all just noodles. But you're
Yeah,
right,
but
they're very versatile.
Noodles with different properties, basically.
Do you think noodles? Do you think a pasta is a noodle? Do you think spaghetti is a noodle?
Yeah, technically.
Some gals will fight you for that.
I mean, technically it is. The where we draw the line is couscous. Couscous is not a noodle. It's
Couscous is not a noodle.
It's not a noodle.
It's rice, basically, isn't it?
I mean, also it depends on which pasta. If we're talking about the long spaghetti, the thin pastas, yeah, sure. But if we're talking about macaroni and the ribbon pasta or what have you, those shaped small pastas, no, I wouldn't call them noodles. They're basically dehydrated. What is this dough? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. To be fair, she guesses that's right. Is risotto a pasta?
No, because that's rice.
But technically,
Risotto, right? Risotto? Did you say risotto?
Isn't it? Like she's not gonna lie, she doesn't really like risotto that much enough to try it more than once in her life.
I mean, isn't risotto basically like a congee?
Yeah, congee for her is ill people food, so
That's why.
she
I mean, there is one ill people food that I do like on a regular basis, and I'm linking it to you right now. This is a Filipino version of the congee. It is called arroz caldo. It is basically chicken soup with rice. Like I said, it is like a congee, but it's more soupy than congee.
it looks like risotto.
I mean, it's more soupy. It's more soupy. It has
It looks
more
very savory.
more spices. It is very savory.
It looks again. This is definitely a meal that Tori would have if she was like ill. You know, like no, like she has a weird thing with like pre-chewed textures.
And it's good for breakfast food. This one's actually good for breakfast food because
It
you
looks
can also
like a great breakfast food, to be fair.
yeah.
It looks
You
like
use
a
shredded
great
chicken. Shredded chicken. The eggs are optional.
Oh, it looks
And
good. You try it.
lime or lemon, whatever sour citrus you have, those work very well.
That sounds that sounds like a big flavor party for a Monday morning, you know? Isn't it quite like maybe you make so many, you make a lot in one go.
I mean, you basically make a huge pot of these. Anytime you cook Filipino food in general, you make a huge portion because it's not just for one person; it's for a family, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Even if you're alone, you basically make it for a family.
Makes sense. You're making it for like 6 days, you know?
Yeah, you're baking it for the week or two.
2?
Two.
She doesn't know about the 2 week.
If it's sour, it'll last 2 weeks.
She doesn't know if rice can last that long.
Oh no, this one's only gonna last like 5 days at most.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But even then, you can stretch it. You can stretch it.
you could stretch it.
You can stretch it for a certain, like maybe like 6 days a week.
The thing is, you need like a pretty big bowl of this to even feel satisfied. At least I do, anyway. So because of that, it doesn't last long.
It's very carb heavy, isn't it?
Actually, no, because in the entire pot, let's say you're making 2 quarts worth of liquid, you basically just do like half a cup of rice. That's it. Half a cup of dry rice or cooked rice. That's all you need. And that's basically all the
That's not much
carbs
at
in there.
all.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
No wonder why you need to have a lot more.
Yeah, because it's the bulk of this is going to be the shredded chicken.
Oh, maybe she needs to try this next time she's ill. AKA now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or you could just do chicken soup, which is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, but she doesn't know about you. But the only thing she has in terms of chicken is just like cubes of chicken stock. So she doesn't have just like chicken readily available in her house.
Okay, so chicken stock. And do you have any lemons?
She has the powder.
Okay, chicken stock, lemon. Grab yourself a little bit of rice. Have it break up in the soup, to thicken it up. I guess we're making congee at that point. I don't know.
Yeah, you're basically making congee at that point.
Basically,
right?
at that point, yeah.
At that point, it's just basically congee. Mm.
Yeah, but congee with it more flavor.
That makes sense, though.
And
Maybe
lots
she'll
of
do
pepper.
that. Ugh,
Yeah.
and salt. Just a
Nah.
little bit of flavor.
The salt I think you can get from the chicken broth. Or the chicken powder. Unless you need more salt.
She feels like she has the what's it, Nox cube? Is that what it's called?
The what cube?
The cube, like the stock cube she has is a Thai one. She forgot.
Yeah.
She forgot what it's called.
Nor?
Yeah, Nor one. She doesn't think it's very salty. Is it salty for you?
It has a lot of sodium actually, but it doesn't taste salty, no.
Yeah, like this is the one she always has in her house. She has like chicken, beef, and vegetable ones at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, if you it does have a lot of salt. It just doesn't taste salty. So I guess if you add more salt, sure.
Yeah, but at that point you feel unhealthy, right?
If you do the entire bowl or the entire pot at the same time, sure.
True.
I usually whenever I'm sick though, I tend to overdo the pepper, like lots and lots of white pepper.
White pepper is very good, to be fair.
It is good.
She feels like she just wants to like have a whole like spoonful of chili, just to like, sweat it out. Like she feels like she needs to sweat out all the like, the illness out whenever she has these. She not gonna lie, she doesn't really have chicken noodle soup, congee, that kind of stuff, without her being ill. Like there.
True.
She doesn't really have it for fun, per se.
For fun, per se.
She does not. But she feels like her throat is dying, so she might have to wrap things up for the day because her throat. She can feel it. She can feel it going. It's gripping.
Get some electrolytes and in the form of salt or something. Hydrate.
Do you do that thing when you gargle salt when you have a sore throat? Oh, that stuff is nasty.
I have done it, but I don't think it works if it's viral. If it's bacterial, it might work to a degree. And the way
she
you know,
has no idea what she has. It's not COVID, thank God.
Okay.
But she has no idea what she has, and she's a bit terrified of it at this point.
Okay, so really quick way and this will only work if you have like thick mucus that needs to come out. If it's colored, it is it's bacteria. If it's white, it's not. It's probably viral at worst.
You just look at that stuff? Do you not just like spit it into a tissue and just chuck it into a bin? You micro-analyze your mucus?
I mean, you just look at the color.
Okay, next time she spits out a hairball, she'll go check it out.
No, I mean that's really the quick and dirty way to do it.
Oh, that's a very good tip for everyone at the end. If you spit out some mucus that's like green or yellow, bacterial.
Definitely bacteria. Almost 100% bacteria. And at that point, you can there's some remedies you can do to make the bacteria lice.
Vapor rub on neck.
That would probably not work on bacteria, but it would relieve your symptoms.
That's what she grew up with, okay? Every time she got sore throat, vapor rub on neck. Every time she fell over, vapor rub on the wound.
All I'm saying is, if it's a bacterial infection, you probably could use a lot of vitamin C and salt, and that'll help for the meantime. If it gets serious, that's when you go to the doctor, or at least have the doctor prescribe you something that will be more effective.
No, her voice is still around. She feels like maybe when the voice completely goes, maybe it'll be time to go to the doctors, but...
Yeah, but if it's viral, you can't really do anything about it. You just let it pass.
She's honestly let every single time she's had a sore throat pass.
Yeah.
She just kind of goes, yeah, she dies. It's all good though. She'll next time she yaks out a fur ball, she'll check it and she'll have some vitamin C and gargle some salt.
Yeah, I think in general, just to help with the symptoms, the honey tea works. Probably one of the better ways to help you,
Yeah,
especially if
maybe
it's throat related.
Maybe she'll have some after this now, so she can perish for 2 days and hopefully be fine by then. But thank you so much for joining her, Rika. She knows we ended up talking about honey for most of the stream, but
It's fine. I'm glad to be invited on here. Maybe next time if we get a chance to talk again, let's talk about something that's not honey.
It's gonna go back round to being honey somehow. We're gonna go all the way round to honey.
It's gonna be a running gag with us. The honey's gonna be a running gag with us.
Maybe one day we'll go 50-50 on the honey.
Where would we even get it? Besides online, where would we even get it?
She's sure that it's only online. There can't be a big enough, like,
Do you think Costco has it?
Definitely not. No! She found out Costco has durian right now.
That is not what I expected for Costco to have.
Yeah, right now, like so she has like a little chat with some friends, and we do a Costco search, okay? We're that kind of crazy gals. But apparently they do like a fancy type of durian right now.
Fancy durian?
Yeah, it's like, wait, what is it called?
What's fancy durian?
Oh, what is it called? Musang King Durian.
So is this one from Malaysia? Because I hear Malaysia and Indonesia have like one of the better durians.
She finds Malaysian durian a lot more bitter. She doesn't like durian at all, but if she had to like a durian, she has to eat the Thai one. The Thai one's very sweet. But this is the durian they have in
Oh, one of those things.
In
It is Malaysia.
Costco right now. So apparently it's like the Malaysian caviar of durians. So apparently it's really good as well. So
I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of durian.
she's not a fan.
I'll take durian candy and I'll take durian flavored
It's the smell.
sweets.
It's
But
the
I am
smell.
still very hesitant to actually taste actual
It's
durian.
the smell. It's the pre-chewed texture. It's just a bundle of things. She's like,
The smell I think I've gotten used to. It's the initial flavor that's
initial
Uh,
flavors.
yeah, you know, it tastes a little bit weird when you first eat it.
It just
anyway.
tastes. It just has a weird. It just has like someone's like pre-chewed it and then passed it to you via mouth to mouth. Like it's not. It's just not the one for her. It's just not the one.
It's a very weird fruit. It is hard and spiky in the outside and it's very soft in the inside.
Yeah, not a fan.
And you can
Jackfruit
use
is
it as a
good.
weapon. You can use the durian as a weapon too.
Only some durians. Some of them are really like tiny spiked.
So the big spikes, which one's the big spikes? Because that's what we use a mace for. That's
She didn't know. She didn't really know durian types. Not gonna lie, she doesn't like durian enough to like not bother getting durian things.
yeah. Just keep in mind if you ever need an impromptu, for legal reasons, don't actually do this. An impromptu self-defense item. Durian will give you a +2 in attack plus penetration.
Those things are heavy though. You have to have a pretty good. You have to have a base strength stat to freaking wave that thing around.
Also, a good enough stem on the durian, because if you try to manhandle that thing, it's not going to work too well. You would also take recoil damage.
Yeah, don't. You have to be careful, okay? Be careful if you give. Plus, you'll also be stinky, so everybody would think you're stinky.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the stinkiness doesn't actually do anything for the stats. It's
No,
flavor text.
it's a deterrent. It'll distract your attacker. You see? But yes, thank you so much, Ruka. Thank you for coming to her foodie talks. Do you have anything coming up soon?
Let's see. The only thing I can probably, I guess, announce is that if you guys like mahjong, playing mahjong or anything, or listening to talks while mahjong is happening, I'll have a mahjong thing coming up on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, U.S. Eastern time, and that happens every other week. So it's a regular thing. You can just come in and listen, or you can come in and play and listen.
She has
you
no idea
feel
how
like doing.
to even do mahjong. She made dominoes out of mahjongs once, and that's it.
Okay, we have to teach you at some point.
She's been told by like 3 other VTubers that they'll teach her mahjong, and she's pretty sure all 3, including yourself, would give up on her because she's not very good with this kind of thing.
We will try.
We'll give it
We'll
a
try.
go. But yes, everybody, please go and support Ruka collab. There you go. Please go support Ruka. They do a lot of right now they're playing a lot of Power World. They do a lot of Japanese learning too. She's pretty sure she's using the same kanji learning thing as Ruka right now. So
Wanikani,
Yeah.
not sponsored.
it seems very good. She just started because
It's-
she booked a flight to Japan, so she's like, oh, maybe she should probably start learning again.
It's pretty easy. The thing it won't teach you is grammar. Grammar you have to learn some other way, but
Yeah,
vocabulary is half the battle anyway. So it's good with that.
Mm-hmm. But thank you. Please go and support Ruka. Go and support if you like mahjong, if you like travel stuff, because Ruka does a lot of travel things. It takes lots of cool photos and such. Please go support Ruka, okay?
Thank you.
And convince Ruka to turn off the subscriber only mode.
It is off.
Is it off? Is it off? Let's
You can check
go.
next time. You can check
Okay.
next time.
Okay, next time. Finally, it's off. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Ruka.
Thank you.
Bid you everyone Bye bye. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye bye, everyone.